Hey, you guys, Desmond here,
And LaCresha.
and welcome back to the channel. And today we are here to discuss episode 1 and 2 of Drag Race Philippines, baby. They are here, and these Philippine queens are not here to play.
At all.
Okay.
Oh my God, the drama in 2 episodes.
My Lord. But before we get into that, I just have to remind everyone to like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm. And just thank you for the love. Like every video we've released in the past 2 weeks have at least hit 1,000 views. Thank you so much. So we would just love for that to keep going. So go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe and join our family, okay?
Thank you for letting us be your international commentators.
That's what it is. It's the international ones, honey. It is what it is. They didn't care about us when the US season was on. But baby, these internationals, here we are. And
Yes.
we will gladly be that girl. We will bet.
We hit our 200 goal.
We did. Thank you so much. Thank
Up
you
and
so
onward to 500.
Yes. Yes. So, LaCresha, the first 2 episodes of Drag Race Philippines, what did you think?
Ooh. Ooh. It was a lot.
It was a lot. I really enjoyed the first 2 episodes. I love these queens. It was really hard for me to pick a top 3. It was so hard because I love the majority of these queens. There's only one that I don't particularly care for, and we're gonna get to her. We're gonna get to her, okay? But,
but if your guess is anything like mine.
What, there's one that you just don't vibe with either?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to see, because maybe.
And it was very hard. There was one I was able to like pick like right off the bat, and I was like, yeah, I think they're gonna make it. And then the other two, I just kind of like the episodes were over, and I was just like, what am I gonna do?
Yeah, there was one for sure, and then the other, I was torn. You can call me LaToya Luckett, because I was torn in between the like 3 or 4.
That too. I love that song.
I was torn in between plenty, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and get into this episode. Let's get into it. Let me go ahead and share this here screen, because it's time for Drag Race Philippines. So we start off here with Corazon. Because we have so many looks we gotta go over for this and for the cover shoot that we're gonna do. Simple yes or no. Did you like it or did you not?
It was okay.
I liked it. It was cute. Corazon, 34. Up next, we have Eva La Queen. Yes.
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 Yes. All it did was give me inspiration for Halloween.
Ooh, yes.
I'm gonna have to go fabric shopping.
Eva La Queen, 29. Up next is Turing. I actually remember this queen's name. Love the queen, did not love this look.
No. Love her, not the look. Turing,
29.
Gorgeous, gorgeous queen.
Up next is Marina Summers. I'm shocked I'm picking up on these names as quickly as I am. Marina Summers.
You did better than I did.
I love this queen, but I do not like this look.
Yeah, she looks like a pineapple.
Marina Summers, 25. Up next is Lady Morgana. This was cute.
It was okay.
Yeah. Lady Morgana.
Shoes don't match.
30 years old. Up next is Precious Paula Nicole. I thought this was cute.
Yeah.
And then we also got this. Once she took it off, I'm like, oh, this is cute.
Oh, okay. See, yeah, that I liked. Little teddy bear corset.
Minty Fresh. Live.
Minty Fresh.
Live. What do you think of the look?
Oh, yeah. I love the look.
Minty Fresh originally said 18, but really 31. Up next is Gigi Era. I thought this was cute.
Yeah.
For an entrance.
Stretchy fabric. Love the boots.
Up next is Venus Deluxe, honey.
I low-key trying to pull a willow pill.
I low-key live.
Yes.
Part of me is mad, but the other part of me is like, yes. So I'm
Okay, Eva La Queen, because Eva La Queen was like, wait a minute. I got all dressed up, spent all this money, and she comes in a towel.
in a towel, honey. Venus Deluxe 25. And she did have a wig on though.
Hey,
Right?
but again, underestimating the queen.
Because baby, she showed out these first two episodes.
Showed
out. Could have won both of them, but we'll get to that. Up next is Prince. I remember this queen. This was okay.
Yeah.
Prince 25. And Bridgetine. Love her. I love this queen. I just want to say I love this queen. I love this look. And they keep sleeping on my girl, but we're gonna talk about that in a minute. They keep sleeping on her. So what you think of this look?
Oh, it was cute. The high little strappy sandal was cute too.
Bridgetine 29. And then Silhouette.
You have no words?
I like this look. I don't particularly care for this queen.
Yeah.
It's just, I'm not sure, she gives this aura off of her that just isn't pleasant.
The vibes are not there.
The vibes are not there, and we're going to discuss it. We're going to discuss it. Matter of fact, we can discuss it now. Marina, Silhouette.
Face crack of the century.
Baby, the editing for this scene right here, I'm like, ooh, so we know there's going to be issues here.
Oh, and we got them in episode 2.
We got them in the first episode. We'll get to, it's going to be a screenshot, but we'll get to it because I remember screenshotting it. So RuPaul wearing her outfit of the year, just with a different wig and earrings. Hello.
Same color hair.
Yeah, just got a different
and
wig.
Different background.
Yeah, still her. Did this bother you?
Which part?
They weren't in a straight line.
Oh.
I was like, whoa, get in a straight line. What are y'all doing?
Honestly, I think that their workroom is just as small as Francis was.
Probably. But seeing them not in a straight line, I'm just like, no, every season they get in a straight line when it's time for the host to enter.
Or at least 2 lines.
Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. But anyway, Paolo walks into the room as your host of Drag Race Philippines.
Ballesteros.
So, I love Paolo. Paolo is probably one of my favorite judges ever. Because maybe the faces she would make when the queen, she'd be like, I'm like, yeah,
right.
That's the face I'm making at the house. Like, really?
And this is Desmond in a Filipino suit.
Live it. I live it. But yes, Paolo announces that the winner will win a year's supply of One Size Beauty Cosmetics by Patrick Starr.
Woo, woo, Patrick Starr. I love him. I said, look at Patrick Starr going mainstream.
And we saw at the beginning of the episode, they did the trailer for the whole season, and we see that Patrick is going to be a guest judge later down the line. So I'm like, what? Come through.
Yes.
I don't follow the beauty community, but I do know of Patrick Starr. So
yes,
yeah.
Patrick Starr is one of the less controversial beauty gurus. He's been able to keep his nose out of all of the drama.
I'm happy for him because apparently that's not an easy thing to do in the beauty community, honey. And they win 1 million pesos. I was like, what? But then our friend sent us the
currency
transfer, and it's about a little over $17,000. I'm like, wow, 1 million pesos sounds like a lot. And then we're like, it probably is a lot in the Philippines, but when you switch it to our currency, it's a little over 17,000. I'm like, oh, at least.
Well, I mean, money. That's just like the winner of Queens of the Universe, because it was only 250,000 to us, but for her, she was gonna be a millionaire.
Yes, I was like, work. I'm like, see, that's what I like right there. That's what I like. But hey, at least they winning some coins. I'm talking to you, UK. I'm talking to you, France, and Holland season 1. Well, at least Holland got a dress. They got some. But anyway. Oh my goodness. So
A
Paulo
dress you
announces,
wear once and then have to put in the National Archives.
yeah. So we are having a mini challenge where they got to take pictures. This is just a quick reminder of what the prizes were. Here is the photo shoot, and I'm like, child, what are they finna have these queens do with these robes? I know they're not gonna put them up in the air, and they are.
They
Paulo,
did.
here's Corazon. BJ, our
BJ Pascal.
I lived for BJ. He was really fun.
Yes.
Really fun. I
Yes.
really enjoyed him. So they had to take this super collagen and then they transfer, boom, into their superhero look. So, what did you think of Corazon's superhero look here? Yes or no?
There were some better poses they could have chose for him.
For real. But overall, I like this look for her. Bridget Ings, cute. This was so
yes, cute. That was a good one.
Yes. Venus Deluxe, live.
Yes.
And her headpiece stayed on.
Yes.
Up next is Pressure Paula Nicole. I wish the wig was different, but other than that, it's cute. I like it.
Right. I wish it had been like something other than yellow.
Up next is Lady Morgana. And this one's okay.
You know, like they said, her outfit really like limited her, and I'm pretty sure she didn't know she was going to be harnessed.
Yeah, like who thinks, oh, I got to bring this superhero look that I'm going to be actually flown in the air.
Right, because that's a lot of like possibly metal or pieces, and yeah, that would have been very difficult to pull off.
Yes,
in the air.
Prince, I just didn't like this look.
And then part of me thinks like they just had these pieces and put them together, because those are earrings. Those stars are earrings.
Maybe that was the one look Prince was like, I'm gonna have to work that out when I get there. Then they're like, first minute, okay, go get your superhero look. What?
Yeah.
You sure?
It's like, let me get all these Amazon buys together and try to piece together an outfit.
Up next is Eva La Queen. I thought this was cute. I thought
that was a pretty decent look.
Up next is Turing. A little basic, but I love the wig. I love the wig. And I love how she was just throwing it up. I was like, yes.
Yeah. There were a lot of like problematic things I had when it came to touring these two episodes.
We gonna discuss some of it because especially episode 2, they really tried her.
Yes,
and that really irritated me. And their kid,
it triggered the snot out of me.
They put her in the box, and they also put Corazon in the box. And I didn't like now box that they were put into, but we're gonna get into that. Gigi Era is up next, and this one's okay.
Yeah,
I like it. Marina Summers, so cute.
Yes. Cute. She said, I'm going to work this camera, these poses. I got you.
I got you, boo. Up next is Minty Fresh. I live. This was too good. Too good.
I'm just glad the hair was a different color.
Silhouette is next. And this one's okay. I'm not, it's okay.
She had better poses too.
She did too. And if you notice, they did this pose twice, because you see they did 3 poses. This one and the second one is the same pose. Why?
Yes.
I'm like, girl, don't do that. So we
find out. And it didn't help she landed upside down.
Oh, that was too funny. Marina Summers won the mini challenge. I agree. I think her pose was the best, as well as her look being the best. She really embodied the whole situation. So yeah.
The snake tattoo is a vibe.
The what?
The snake tattoo on their thigh is a vibe.
Let me go back. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Wow.
Love the snake tattoo.
I don't like snakes, so I don't want to.
I don't like snakes either, but I just love. They got the legs for it. I don't, but they do, and I look.
So Marina won a cash tip of 20,000 pesos.
Yes, which means they can get a lot more than just the $1,700 they're gonna get.
So
17,000.
for this first main challenge, Maxi Challenge, they are going to have to compete in a talent show. So we're seeing this more and more with the international versions that they're starting off with talent shows. And even season 14 started off with a talent show.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like the talent show should be something that only all stars do?
Kind of. I mean, I like it only because it allows you to see what each queen has to offer. But in the end, maybe it should just stay with the All Stars queens.
Yeah, I think it should be with All Stars and Versus Queens, me personally, because although, you know, a lot of queens know their brand coming in, a lot of them discover their brand while on the show.
Right.
So when they come back for All Stars or an All Winners, we get to see them flourish in a talent show because, you know, they've been the work, they know it. But it's just, I don't know, I've always pictured a talent show with All Stars because, you know, for the longest it was just All Stars doing them.
Mm-hmm.
And now it makes me wonder, okay, what are they going to do? Like, say if they don't win and they decide to do a versus or go over to America and do an all-star season, because apparently we can do an international queen once each season. So what are you going to do? Like, like in this case, what did you do if you're going right back? Or what am I going to do this time? I did a little dance number last time. Kind
Mm-hmm.
of like with Jujubee and Mo Hart. They just kind of did the same thing they did in their first talent show.
Right.
So it's just like, yeah, I think talent shows should stay for all stars. But I will say this was a pretty decent one. Now, before we get into the talent show, typically we don't talk about the little things that go on in the workroom. But the drama between Marina Summers and Silhouette, apparently Silhouette used to be her drag mother. They
Mm-hmm.
worked in the same club together. Like all these queens right here work in the same club.
Yes.
It's either
They
Obo,
all work at
Obo,
was
or
it
there's another one that was named.
there's like EXO and something else.
Yeah,
Orion or something.
but they
Tell me
worked
down below.
together, and then something happened during the lockdown, and they just stopped communicating with each other.
Well, you get the tea either in this episode or the next episode. So Marina put out a single.
Yes, that I'm arrived because she performed it during her talent show.
Yeah, so she put out a single and something must have happened during the show. And then after the show, Silhouette went online and talked trash about the
Yes,
single, and Marina
yes.
was like, deuces.
But yes, they did say that. And I forget, it's one of these queens that actually told the story. And the way she was telling it alluded that to me, it alluded that Silhouette really lit this issue.
Mm-hmm.
And that just kind of put the cherry on top because it already was like, okay, something about her, the vibe. And then hearing
Mm-hmm.
this, and I'm like, okay, I bet as time goes on, we're gonna find out more of what actually happened. Because
Right.
the the unprofessionalism that Silhouette pulled right here at this table.
Right. Because I'm like, you're at a competition. Why are you going to bring up some drama outside of the competition? Two,
Like,
why are you going to insist on furthering this drama? Was it for camera time or what? Because you got what you wanted, but it made us not like you.
I understand her bringing it up. I have no problem with her bringing it up. But why did you bring it up in front of Paulo? In front of the judge? And now y'all sitting, now you're looking like a bitter old queen in front of the main judge of the show. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, no, I am gonna have this conversation with you now. And I'm like, this isn't the place for that conversation.
It is not. That's something you do after the judge has left the building.
Let Paulo leave, let Paulo do what Paulo gotta do. And then to the side and be like, no, we need to talk. And then if you would have had that moment then, I would have been perfectly fine. I wouldn't have said two
Right.
words. But this really
because you
this
didn't
right here
let
made you look
Paulo
bitter.
have her moment in that either.
It really made you look bitter. And Paulo's just standing there like, what do I do?
Exactly.
What do I
So
do?
then they're trying to bring the fire down, trying to cool the room a little bit, and you still no, I want an apology. For what? Because she left? Because she chose her mental health over being traumatized or a toxic relationship? Look,
Yeah, I'm ready to
I've
hear more
left
about this
family
story.
alone for that reason.
Yeah, I'm ready to hear more of this story, but yeah. But let's move onwards. Let's get to this main stage and let's talk about this first look here by Paulo. Beautiful.
Yes.
I was like, come through.
Yes.
And this beat, honey. I'm not sure if she's doing her makeup or somebody else is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, especially in episode 2. Woo! I don't know who's in charge, honey, but give them a raise right now.
Already.
Already. It's been 2 episodes.
Already.
Give them a
The
raise.
contouring is unflipping believable.
Oh, so good. So good. But our main judges, Calla Kieran, I love her. She is so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
apparently she's
she is
from London or she's
hilarious.
living in London right now. So I'm like, okay, come through, Queen. And then we have our good sis Jiggly Caliente.
Yes.
And I love her as a judge. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
I really do.
She gives really good commentary.
She's fair. And she's
Yes.
not giving that BS. She's giving us
Because she's coming from a place of experience, and she's just like, you need to listen to the critiques I give you because I have done this before.
I've done it twice.
Yes.
And like I'm glad she even admitted next in the following episode when we get to the design challenge, she's like, y'all know this is not my forte right here, honey. But I
Mm-hmm.
can tell y'all. But then again, also when we talk about Brooklyn, you know, every time Snatch Game comes around, there's always a joke about how bad Brooklyn did at Snatch Game. So
Right.
I appreciate queens who've gone through the system and can admit, you know, I'm not the best at everything either.
Right.
Yes, Jiggly did an amazing job.
Mm-hmm.
BJ came back. I'm like, okay, welcome
Yes.
back, BJ. And then we have Pops Fernandez. Baby, can she be a main judge?
Her and the designer from the next episode.
Baby, but I
Loved
think
him.
he is a regular. I think he's gonna be because they're gonna have pretty much 4 regulars and a guest judge every week. Because if you look online, there's 3 more names for judges, and they're
Mm-hmm.
all 3 different men's name. And I want to say his was one of them. So he's gonna be rotating in and out. They're gonna be the Carson and Ross of the season.
Hey.
So we're gonna see more of him because I think I saw him in the preview for episode 3. But yes, I love Pops. Bring Pops back. Can Pops come over to the U.S.? Baby, she would be a hoot and a half, and I would love it.
Mm-hmm.
I would love it. I would love it. So let's get to the totally impressive talent extravaganza. So you know, we've reviewed plenty of talent shows, but I don't think we've ever discussed what would we do for a talent. So I hate to put you on the spot, but you know I love to.
Yes.
What talent would you bring to your first talent show? Because knowing you would have to come back for All Stars.
No, because I lost that too.
Well, you like Ginger come back. Oh, Ginger and Juju come back 3 times. But anyway, what would you
if
do?
There's money there.
Hey.
And you know I'm all about my bag. Anyway.
Y'all laugh at Ginger, let it be me. You want me to do it? Okay, I'll be there.
Right?
Okay, I'm on
I would probably have to sing because that's like the only talent I have. I can't sit here and be like, let me show you how to make a wreath.
Hey, making a wreath in 60 seconds, that would be impressive. Baby, start working on that now.
Oh, and I just saw some football forms at what used to be Dollar Tree.
Yeah, you making wreath in 60 seconds? Bitch, that would be sick. That would be sick. For me, most likely, I would sing most likely, but I think I would try to incorporate some comedy into the song. It's kind of similar to what Venus did. I wouldn't want to straight up do like a straight comedy bit, but like I would like to do a song and throw a little campy funness into it. Or I don't know, I can't play video games on the main stage.
Create a sim in 60 seconds.
Hey, I can cook them a meal in 60 seconds. That'll be impressive. They give me a little small hot plate, baby. I'll give them something good in 60 seconds. Baby, sometimes that's all you need. But anyway,
Right.
let's go ahead and get into it. Marina Summers, she did an original song and dance. What did you think of this performance?
It was cute.
It was.
She needed a wind machine.
She really did. I'm like, baby, that's all that's missing. That is all that is missing. But yeah, I really enjoy, and I love this queen. Like every time she's in the room, she's giving a confessional. Like she is giving me start.
She gives really good commentary.
Yes, yes. And see, now that you pointed it out, I'm gonna be looking for that damn snake every time I see Marina now.
Well, she got the correct. She has the best legs.
Up next is Bridgetine. She did a magic show. What did you think of this show?
It was lacking something. I can't quite put my finger on it, but it was lacking something. It was good, but it was lacking something.
It was amazing. She swallowed a damn sword. I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, she's definitely gonna be in the top. And then I said,
she was not.
Safe. She swallowed a fucking sword. What do you mean she's safe? Baby, guaranteed you may not win, but if I'm the judge and you just swallowed a sword, you in the top. You was up here. We gonna talk about that because baby, oh, it was so. I love this performance. Up next is Turing doing a contemporary dance. Yes.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Commentary on COVID.
Beautiful.
Yes.
And
I shed a little tear.
You couldn't tell me she was not going to win until I saw that runway. Baby, I saw that runway and I'm like, oh, okay, she's not winning. She is not. She is not. Up next is Eva La Queen. She did a sexy spoken poetry. I didn't particularly care for this.
It wasn't the same parts, I'll tell you that.
That part, it was not the same parts. Oh, snap, what's happening? I don't know what happened. Bring it back. There we go. That was weird. But yeah, like the story was okay. But like it wasn't sexy enough to be a sexy spoken word. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I'm assuming what was supposed to, because it sounded more sad than anything. Like I had one night with my friend and then we never spoke again.
Never spoke again. That was more of a sad thing to me. I agree with you wholeheartedly on that. Up next is Corazon.
Now that is the best Corazon ever looked.
Huh?
I said that is the best Corazon has looked.
Right here in these 2 episodes. Now the dance was okay. It was like just like you said with Bridgeting, it was missing something for me.
It was missing something.
Like
dancers.
And I think that's what it was. I'm like, this is the type of performance that need dancers. Some people don't need them, but I think this performance needed dancers. And obviously, because, you know, of what we're going through in the world right now, dancers were not available. But yet they could have 2 people hold down a stupid archway for the next runway. But I'll be quiet.
That stage is humongous.
Yes. Baby, I live that they changed the backgrounds for them. Like, come through. Like, why don't the other franchises do that? We get that same old background, same old floor. Baby, they said, no, we finna be different. No.
We gonna use the big old computer screen and change it up for everybody.
Yeah. Lady Morgana is next. This was terrible.
That was awful.
And it wasn't even funny. And the fact that there was an actual news reporter on the judging panel. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, I'm waiting for it to get funny.
It's not funny yet.
Like Trinity Tuck said, where are the jokes? Up next is Minty freaking Fresh.
Now she had the win machine.
Baby, this was a performance.
Yes.
Baby,
She had lighting. She said, "I'm gonna do everything technical."
Oh, oh,
I
this
love
was
that
just
wig.
so good. It's all right for me. It is all right. Like this was amazing. Like this shot right here. Like I knew it was gonna go down. As soon as it started with this, I'm like, oh, she finna eat. Oh, she finna eat. And baby, this was good. This was so good. This was so good. Up next is Venus Deluxe. Now, they called this a comedy act, but she was singing too.
Right.
Like, but baby, she ate.
Yes.
This was hilarious. She got a few little vocal moments in there. I'm like, okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I hear you in there. I hear you. This was probably my favorite of the night. No, Turing was my favorite, but she was a close second.
Yes.
Like, oh goodness. And then Prince tried to do a burlesque number.
I don't know what that was.
I don't know what that was either, honey. Let's not harp on it too long. Up next is Silhouette doing an art performance. Now, don't get me
I
wrong.
don't.
The final product was cute,
Right.
but I didn't feel any engagement during the
No. They
like, like
literally like turned around with the candle, looked like they scribbled a few lines and then threw some sand on it.
and at least with Manila and Samantha, at least you were entertained by what they were doing.
Right.
Although Samantha did it terribly, I was entertained at what she did. But this was the final product, and I'm like, oh, that's cute. Yet if you squint your eyes a little.
Then you can see what it's supposed to be.
Up next is Gigi Era doing a risque dance.
Yeah.
This was okay.
Yeah. This reminded me of Roxy Andrews.
Don't you dare disrespect Roxy like that. She ate her talent show. Ate it. Ate it. Ooh. Anyway, Precious Paula Nicole doing a folk dance. This was
This was,
amazing.
yes.
This was amazing. I love when culture is brought to Drag Race, no matter what culture it is.
Mm-hmm.
When Gigi, when what's that girl name? Gia Gunn did it. When
Mm-hmm.
Raja did it.
Mm-hmm.
June Jambalaya, Bibi Zahar Benet. Like when they bring cultural references to the runway for the talent show, I love that. I love
Yes, because it lets you know who the queen is or what they believe in.
Yes. Yes. I really enjoyed this. So the category is turn no she better don't. Up first we have Marina Summers. I like this. This was cute.
Mm.
I
Mm.
felt like it needed something on the bottom here,
Right, but I don't think she plans on wearing bottoms ever.
pretty much, and that's gonna annoy me eventually. Brigidine is next. This was
That
gorgeous.
was gorgeous.
This is gorgeous.
That was so just
Amazing. Up next is Turing. Baby, she lost the challenge as soon as she walked out in this. I was like, what is this, honey?
I think they're still trying to find their style. I don't know how long they've been in drag,
Uh-huh.
but I still think that they're trying to find their style and mix between male and female because this was not it.
I
This
didn't
was not it
particularly
at
care for
all.
this. Eva La Queen, 8.
It was like, I'm going
Oh,
to give you glamorous Marge
oh,
Simpson.
oh, this was so good. She walked out. I'm like,
Yes. She said, Marge Simpson, who?
show you how it's done, honey. Corazon is next. From the waist up, I like this.
Yes.
The shorts kind of throw me off. And I love a thigh high, but this thigh high shortens her. Like maybe if she would have done a pump so that we could
Because it's literally like fabric, skin, leather.
Yeah, like if this was maybe a pump, maybe it'll give her a little bit more length. But yeah, this top half amazing, but this bottom half, I'll give it a soft 2, a soft one. Up next is Lady Morgana. This was gorgeous.
Yes.
Very. I thought this was amazing.
It was like Filipino flapper.
Up next is Minty Fresh.
Yes. Hey.
Ah!
Swan Lake who?
Oh, and one thing about this show, they never give you, like in this episode. In the second episode, they did a little better, but they don't give you any straightforwards of the full body. So that's why I have these weird screenshots. But this is amazing. Maybe she walked out, was like, Dragon Tales, Dragon Tales. It's almost time for Dragon Tales. I lived, honey. Call me Khaleesi, whatever that girl's name from Game of Thrones. This is my dragon, honey.
Khaleesi.
Her. Live. Uh-oh. Somebody made the puppy mad.
Daenerys Targaryen.
This is a better shot of it. I knew I had to eventually get it. I was determined. Like, I watched it.
He said, I will slow it down.
And I got this shot right at the end. But I got it, okay? Up next is Venus Deluxe. Gorgeous.
Yes, with the sunflowers. And the big Filipino shoulders, which I love.
This was so good. Up next is Prince. This was okay.
It looks a little basic.
It would have looked better if it fit. It was really baggy.
Yeah.
And as Paulo said, those shoes. Oh goodness. That was the first thing I noticed. I'm like, girl, what are them on your feet?
The same shoes she wore during her performance.
And the sad thing is, I didn't even notice them during the performance. But when she walked down that runway, I'm like, girl, what are them? I went straight to the field. I'm like, what are them?
What are those?
Those shoes. And I feel like that's going to be a thing this whole season because we got it in the second episode too. Up next is Silhouette. This is gorgeous. And plus, I love the message that she had with this. You always have to acknowledge the past because if it wasn't for the past, there would not be the future that we're living.
And those are some really good prints.
Really good prints. Up next is Gigi Era. This is cute.
I love the colors.
Yeah, this is cute. Nothing too crazy. Cute. Up next is Precious Paula Nicole. I love this.
Yes.
I love this. It was good. And these are our queens. All right, so out of all these looks here, which one is your favorite look?
I'm forgetting names already.
Okay. Well, tell me what the outfit looks like and I'll point it out.
Because it's a mix between the two because I'm loving Marge Simpson and I'm loving the Sunshine Club.
Okay. You're loving Eva La Queen and Venus Deluxe.
Oh, see, look.
So which one? You know how it is. You got to pick one.
Eva La Queen.
Eva La Queen. See, I was torn between Eva La Queen and Minty Fresh. So since you chose Eva La Queen, I'm going to choose Minty Fresh. So the top two looks of the week are Minty Green and Eva La Queen and Minty Fresh. Minty Green. My Lord. Somebody help me. But
this is the first one. We still got like 7 more of these to go through.
That part. So here is our tops and bottoms of our week. The tops were Venus Deluxe, Minty Fresh, Eva La Queen, Marina Summers, and Tyrion. And our bottoms being Silhouette, Lady Morgana, and Prince. Do you agree with this top and bottom placements?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like Bridgerton really should be there, honestly. I don't know who she would replace out. Maybe Marina. I like Bridgerton's more than Marina's. So I think I would switch them out. But pretty much I do agree with this here. We find out that the winner is Minty Fresh. Do you agree with her winning?
Yeah.
I agree. No, I don't. Venus should have won. Here's the thing.
Yeah,
At first, it was Turing. I'm like, oh, Turing's gonna win, but her runway was not good.
terrible.
And then the second and third ones, I'm like, okay, it's Minty and Venus, and I'm like, okay, they both did amazing. Who do I think did better? And I think Venus did do a little bit better.
Hmm.
So, but Minty had the better runway. So I'm just kind of I'm torn. But I think if this was Desmond as the host, would have gave it to Venus Deluxe. I think I would have. But Minty did an amazing job, so I'm not upset. Okay. So I'm not upset. She did an amazing job. So congrats, Queen. And they also win a Rue badge. They don't call it a repeater badge, it's just a Rue badge.
Just a revenge.
A repeater badge. As well as 80,000 pesos. I'm like, okay, throw the money out, y'all. Throw it out. Throw it out.
Y'all got something.
More than UK. I'm gonna keep saying that too.
You gonna keep throwing that shade out there.
Because I understand that it's on their version of PBS. I really do. But come on. Come on. A freaking song with RuPaul, a freaking web series on Wild Presents Plus. Y'all could do better. Y'all could do better at these prizes. If you
That
can't
is
give out cash,
$3,966 US.
if you can't do money, do something. I'd rather you give them a damn dress.
Give them something they could make money off of. At least giving them the opportunity to make a show in the US was better than anything because they could make
And at
money
least
off
with
that.
France, they got a trip out of it. You know, Tinder gave them a trip, a week trip. Paloma's gonna go somewhere. I forgot where Paloma's gonna go, but she got a whole week.
The Bahamas.
Baby. And plus, she's gonna be on the cover of a magazine. Like, those are some great prizes, even though there was no cash. Even though they should have still gave them some cash. But still, like, come on. I know this ain't UK. But anyway, our bottom two is Lady Morgana.
Oh no.
What happened?
Because I'm looking. The Philippine peso, they get $1,400. It's not the Mexican peso.
Oh yeah, the Philippine peso is different. Yes.
Because the Mexican peso would have been $3,000, almost four. The Filipino peso is only 1,000.
Wow. Wow. So Lady Morgana and Prince are in the bottom two. Do you agree with them being the bottom two?
Based on outfits, maybe.
Based on overall performance, I do agree with these two being in the bottom. I really do. But they perform Tala by Sarah Geronimo.
Geronimo?
I thought it was Geronimo, but that's not how Geronimo is spelt.
Geronimo?
I don't know, honey. But what did you think of this lip sync? Side note, I added this onto my playlist. I sure did.
It was all right to me.
I sure did. This was a cute lip sync, honey. This was a cute lip sync. Now, Prince, you did a decent job, honey. But Miss Lady Morgana here ate this stage up.
Yes.
Baby, I thought this was her song at one point. Baby, the only thing I have an issue, and I don't even think if it's just a small inconvenience for me. You can tell they're looking at the judges, and I'm like, look at the cameras, look at the cameras. I think that's just the producer in me. I'm like, look at the cameras. Look at them. Yes. It's okay to glance over there from time to time, but you got to remember, you also got to sell to the audience why Paolo should keep you. But they did better in the second episode with that. So I'm not sure if the producers were like, hey, for the next episode, make sure we're looking at the camera.
Right.
You know, I know you.
Well, I'm pretty sure like Rue gets all the footage and is like, okay, these are my notes.
But yeah, that was the only thing that bothered this moment right here. I was like, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And I was waiting for the tricks because, honey, as soon as Drag Race Philippines was announced, people were posting on Twitter's clips of how the drag queens perform in the Philippines. And baby, this is it. This is very much that. They do stunts and everything. And I'm like, oh, if they can pull that off on the main stage, that would be amazing. I love this shot right here. This was I made sure to get this shot. I'm like, yes,
Yes, that was a good shot.
that was. And like I said, Prince didn't do bad. It was just Lady Morgana was pretty much working around her.
Yes.
You felt the moment. You felt the moment, honey.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, I really enjoyed this lip sync. But
The
Paulo,
wig construction.
the Paulo decided Lady Morgana won the lip sync. Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
I do too. I do. Which means Prince is the Philippine pork chop.
The Philippine pork chop.
You joined Rome, got the Ken doll juice box.
Shangela.
The Macarena. No, she went home first, but she wasn't the pork chop like the first for each series. Yeah, Shangela did go home first, but she wasn't a pork chop. So after Prince was eliminated, they returned to the workroom and they read her message. They're like, oh, well, she left the shoe.
The shoe.
I thought that was funny. And Lady Morgana basically had like this moment like shit is real. like this is real. Like and
They
just
really do be sending folks home.
yeah, and like it says right here, this has been her bread and butter for 17 years. So the fact that she was able to excel here really felt like it really felt important for her. And she was having a moment, and I was like, yes, yes. So they congratulate Minty Fresh, who didn't expect it. She was saying she thought Venus was going to win, so did I. But Minty did an amazing job too. But yes, here's all the queens looking. Well, minus Prince. So just a reminder: one size cosmetics, 1,000,000 pesos. So
yes.
the queens walk in the next day, and they're coming in. I'm loving these queens. Here is Minty with her Rue badge. It was hard for me not to say
badge.
I was missing
Repeater.
Repeater badge.
The repeater badge.
But the Rue badge, first
The
queen.
Rue badge.
RuPaul pops back up on the stage, on the screen, not the stage. Paolo enters and immediately throws shades to Prince. These are the shoes, darling. And I'm like, this is going to be a thing all season, and I'm going to.
Yes.
I am going to live.
Yes.
Live for it all. So Paolo announces that we're going to do a mini challenge where you have to climb towards your dream in style while practicing your social climbing skills. Smack that butt at the top. They had 20 minutes to get into quick drag, and they had to climb this bamboo post, touch this flag, and come back down. And the queen that does the fastest win. Excuse me? Is this the Olympics? I know we say this is the drag Olympics, honey, but we didn't mean it seriously. And look at these little 3 pads. Like, what if somebody really fell? That ain't gonna save nobody.
No.
I'm glad they had the pit crew there to help them, but still. I'm sitting here like, baby, don't do this again, y'all. I know y'all trying to be a little different. Don't do that no more. Don't do this no more. Don't do this no more. I was so nervous the whole time watching. Don't do this no more. Don't do this no more.
No more.
No more. But Corazon won the mini challenge. She was able to climb up there and get back down in the fastest time. Although,
yeah, little monkey.
Somebody put something in her coffee that morning, baby, because she had energy.
Energy.
Flipping around. I'm like, sister.
Right.
I had to put something in that coffee this morning. But this week's mini challenge, they're going to be doing a design challenge at Untitled Materials, which is the flowers. We got our pit crew. This is some of the flowers. They have to make the outfit out of flowers. Okay? Out of flowers.
Flowers.
And you had to make your outfit. But with Corazon winning the mini challenge, she had a 15-second head start. And you would think with that head start, she would have done better. But anyway, so she got through. They gathered their stuff. Before we get to the main stage, I don't want to touch on this too much, but Gigi, I hear you. I understand you, and just know you are loved. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to go too deep into it, but I feel you and I heard you. So let's move onward. So Paulo.
This outfit
Oh,
was freaking amazing.
oh, who is designing her dresses? Can we get her to
She,
can we
no,
get the
she
designer to
she
do this one?
mentioned who gave her this one in this episode.
Oh my goodness. Can the designer design RuPaul's looks now? Because now we got another host. We already had Supreme. Supreme's hit or miss. She's hit or miss. But Brooklyn's already eating up Rue every week. And now Paulo's doing it. Rue, you got to step it up for season 15 and All Stars 8. And Secret Celebrity Drag Race. I hear they're getting ready to shoot season 3.
Already?
Yes. But yeah.
Queens of the Universe.
Queens of the Universe is shooting right now. That's what I'm hearing. As soon as they're done, Michelle does that one. Michelle's gonna come on back over here, and we're gonna do the next the next Celebrity Drag Race. So yeah, a lot going on, but beautiful, breathtaking, like tens across the board.
Yes, I love a monarch butterfly.
I have nothing I would change about this.
I even love the little flower thingy on top.
I love it all. Like
the lipstick. That is a unique lip.
Yes, honey. I don't know what they do to her lip, but you don't never see a lip like that. You don't. So we had Callan back with us in Jiggly Caliente. We had this designer. Hold on.
Yes.
Name. Because I lived for him.
I loved him.
But he came from my girl touring, and I was going to bop him in his head.
Yeah. At some point in time, we're gonna have to get to that because that was bothering me.
So I believe his name was John Santos. Yes, John Santos, that's his name. And then we were joined by our special guest judge. I have her name here. Hold on. Her name is Pakwang? Pakwang? Am I saying it right? I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm trying my best. I am trying my best. But she was lovely. I enjoyed her. I'm enjoying these Philippine judges. I really am. Yeah. It's nice seeing them for the most part, not tear Queen down. We'll get to how they did my girl touring this episode. But the category is Saga Las Amazon. Why can I said it perfectly earlier?
Amazon.
When I'm not recording myself, I say it.
Amazon.
When I'm not recording, I can say it flawlessly, but then I get in front of this damn camera and I get tongue-tied. Why? I don't know. Flowers. Shoot, flower extravaganza. Up first, we had Minty Fresh. This was everything. And like I was discussing last episode, look at the background. Look at the floor. Like, they really, like, come on, America. We should have been doing this. We should have been doing this.
Yes, because I like this a lot better.
I didn't even know this was an option until I saw it here. And I'm like, we should have known when we saw Supreme's face on the main stage when they did the remix for season 2. That should have clicked in my head then. But back to Minty Fresh. Amazing. I love this. And you see the flowers in the dress that she actually sewed?
Or glued together.
Up next is Bridgeting. Again, why are they sleeping on my girl? This was amazing.
It was good.
Amazing. I do wish there was something on this bottom half.
Always.
But that's just me being a person that wants a full thing. This seems like very half. But moving onwards to touring, I thought this was cute.
Yeah.
And we can go ahead and discuss it. I'm so sick of them putting her in that big girl box.
Yes. Like, I understand that you're a big girl. Look, first of all, y'all don't stop picking on my baby.
And I guarantee you, if one of the smaller queens would have made this and wore it out, they would have ate it up.
Mm-hmm.
They would have
Oh
ate
my
it.
God, you look so good. You made that.
So editorial. I love.
But
No.
because it was on a big girl, they were like, oh, it looks sloppy. You didn't finish.
Now we'll give John props. He's like, I love that you are being body positive. Now that was the one comment I did enjoy coming out of his mouth. I did. But I thought this was at least safe. This was nowhere near the
Yeah,
bottom
I
of my.
thought she would have been safe too.
Yeah. Up next is Precious Paula Nicole. I don't know how this was in the top. I don't get it. There's no shape here.
No, none.
And
She did
again,
lose
the
all of her
very
shape.
common critique that I have for a lot of queens, where's the bottom half?
Mm-hmm. Because you see the little pink underwear.
Up next is Gigi Era. Oh, honey. Wow, I don't understand how she wasn't lip syncing.
Yeah, I don't understand what that was
And
supposed to
she
do.
admitted that it wasn't completed, that it was not done. And here's the
Right.
thing, I see where she was going. And if she would have had the time to finish, it would have been beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
But honey, they all have the same amount of time. Up next is Marina Summers. I love you, Marina. I do. I do. I love you.
However,
It's only been 2 episodes. And as much as I love you, like you're giving me everything I need in the confessionals and in the workroom, you're everything that I need.
mm-hmm.
But this is really simple. Like there's
But she's a
barely
little
any.
skinty queen,
And
so they were living
here's the
for
thing:
her.
they read Corazon for not having many flowers, but she had more flowers than Marina.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, this color combination, beautiful. I'm not
Yes.
going to deny that. This color combination, especially with this background going on, amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But it's very simple, and she's relying on her body. Stop relying on that body.
Mm-hmm.
But I still have hopes for her because I do have her.
In your top three.
But Corazon is next. The cheater.
The cheater.
How
You know how you feel about that.
how do you put on a gown, a dress, in a design challenge that you did not make right then and there?
Right.
Like
Not like a tube dress would have been hard to make.
I'm confusion. I am confusion. Because, the only thing that you're supposed to wear that you've already brought is your undergarments, your shoes, and obviously your wig. Everything else needs to be made. I'm so glad Jiggly called her out. She's like, did you make that dress under this here? She's like, no.
No.
Better than me, I would have made her lip sync right then and there. Everybody get off the stage. Everybody off the stage. You lip sync by yourself right now. And if it's good enough, we can continue on. If not, we're going to go ahead and send your ass to the ass. No, it's not good enough. Going home. No, go on to the house. Do like they did Avant Garde on Italia season 1. Make her lip sync before the runway and still make her lip sync later on. Well, that was a mess. That was a mess. But anyway, yeah. But like I was just saying, there's more flowers on here than Marina's. But granted, I do like Marina's more. I will say that.
Mm-hmm.
Up next is Silhouette. This is cute.
Yeah.
Her face.
A little plain.
A little plain. Very pale.
Mm-hmm. But I'm assuming she was going for vampire.
I know she was, but like every time she's done a face, it's been very pale. Like for this, it works. But like last week's look, it was very pale. Just liven it up a little bit. That's all. Up next is Eva La Queen.
I think pale is her aesthetic.
Up next is Eva La Queen. And from here up, I just love this look.
Yes.
Now I got to give her credit. She gave us something on the bottom. Because a lot of queens would have stopped right here.
Mm-hmm.
But baby, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, honey. I love you.
She took it and tucked it into her panties and then put the corset on top and said, look, a dress.
Hey, it's something, okay? Up next is Lady Morgana. This is really cute.
Yeah,
I thought she was going to get a top placement for this. I really
I
did.
would have went with a different hair color, but yeah.
Yeah, like I was really shocked. Honestly, if she would have brought a blue wig, if she had a blue wig backstage, I feel like a
Hmm.
blue would really pop, and plus it'll match the flower right here on her hip.
Oh, the little butterflies.
Butterfly. I'm sorry, I thought that was a flower. Yeah, the butterfly here, and I love matching something small to the wig. So be like,
Hmm.
I see where you got the connection there. But
So
yeah,
did
I
they have
really
to make the little hoop little thingy that they went under too? Cause
no, because it's the same one for each one.
oh, okay,
Yeah, it's the same one. See, oh no, it is different.
exactly.
Oh no, I think they have certain ones. Cause see, these two are the same. Oh wait, because it's the same damn queen, Desmond.
Hmm.
But see, this one is same as this one. So I think they
No, it's
have
not.
certain ones, and they were just switching them out for the queens because they didn't mention they had to make those. But up next is Venus Deluxe. 8.
Mm, 8.
Baby, put the crown on this queen's head already.
Yes.
Put the crown on her head. Baby, she's gonna have her foot on these girls' throat all season. I already see it. I already
Yes.
see it. And I am
Just when you
ready.
thought.
And I'm ready for it. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
This is gorgeous. This is gorgeous.
Hmm.
But she failed. And I'm like,
But
damn it,
she played it off.
she did. But I really thought they weren't going to give her the win because she failed.
Exactly.
But hey, she got up and she kept it going, honey. She's like, I'm still cute.
Yeah.
So out of all these amazing queens here, who had your favorite look of the week?
Venus Deluxe.
Same, 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 same. Really, really ate that. Really ate that.
Yes.
But our tops and bottoms are right here. Our top,
And which was so funny because when she was in the workroom, everybody was like, I don't know what she's gonna make.
I don't know if she's gonna pull it out.
And I'm like, you know what? You play a Willow. You do because that's what I'm gonna go for from now on. The queen that comes in the grunges.
And Willow did win the design challenge. I hope this ain't the only challenge Venus does win, though. She's too
Okay.
stingy to win another challenge. But anyway, our top 3 are Venus, Minty Fresh, and Precious Paula Nicole, with our bottom 3 being Gigi Era, Turing, and Corazon. Do you agree with this bottom 3? I mean, both the tops and bottoms.
I agree with the tops, not necessarily with the bottoms. I don't think Turing should have been there.
I don't think Precious Paula Nicole should have been in the top. This isn't, girl, what is this?
A lot of flowers.
Honestly, Lady Morgana should have been right here. Now it would have been a cute little redeeming moment for her to be lip syncing last week and in the top the next week. The story writes itself right there. But hey, and when it comes to the bottom 3, I do agree with no, Turing should not be in the bottom 3. Honestly, freaking Paula should be in the bottom 3. Hold on, I'm thinking back. Yeah, I think Paula should have been in the bottom 3. I do. But our winner, almost forgot about this little piece of information. Turing and Corazon, honey. Now, I didn't watch Untucked, but apparently on Untucked, it went into more detail about this. But Corazon was told that Turing prayed that Corazon would go home first. And I'm like, what?
Right.
What do you mean? Like she prayed? Like,
right, dear Lord Jesus, please let this bougie bitch go home.
oh, what was that thing from Flavor of Love? Was it season 2? That Safari? He was praying. He's just like, Lord, forgive me for whooping this bitch's ass. And then proceeded. Oh my God, did it go down like that? Was that how the situation went? Because if that was the case, I would have been laughing. But anyway, I'm sorry.
Right. And she was like, I said it as a joke.
Yeah, because that's what she said in the confessional. And she's like, I stated, I never prayed. So my thing is, whoever came back and told her was being messy.
The person that they showed.
I forget who it was. I forget. But yeah, I haven't watched Untucked. I'm not sure if I am. You know me.
I haven't watched Untucked either.
I'm not a big fan of Untucked. You know what I'm saying? But
some Untucks are fine. Some not so much.
But we find out that Venus Deluxe is our winner. Congratulations. Well deserved. I don't see anybody else who could have possibly got it.
No.
Just being honest. And our bottom two was Turing and not Lady Morgana, Lord Turing and Corazon. Do you believe with this? Do you agree with this bottom two?
I don't think Turing should be there, period.
I don't either. I think Gigi Era should have been there. Because at
Like,
least Turing's
what's
is
the
complete.
F?
At least Turing's
Right.
their garment.
The only thing that wasn't finished on Turing's was like a hem, but she sewed her outfit. Everybody else hot glued theirs.
And then, of course, I believe Corazon should be in the bottom for cheating.
Yes. Just for that alone.
So, they lip sync to I'm Feeling Sexy Tonight by Shauna Cruz. Yes, it was added to the playlist as well.
I knew this one was going to be.
Oh, honey. I was like, yes. I thought, well, oh, you can do a little shimmy to this. Oh. But can we talk about the annihilation of Corazon? Because, baby.
Yes, Turing gave you everything she had. Oh, my God.
And I knew she was because we saw the contemporary last episode. I'm like, oh, baby.
Yes.
You finna give
this
it.
is a dancing queen. No corset. Baby. And still got a body. And I love it.
Living. If you can't tell by my screenshot selection.
Right? Look, because that gave me just the littlest bit of confidence I needed.
Baby was serving it. Everybody was living.
Yes.
Living it. Corazon was there.
I don't know what Corazon was doing. I forgot about her.
She was there.
Was she, though? Was she really?
She's not going to be there much longer.
Obviously.
That's mean, Desmond.
I knew that from the Wikipedia page.
What happened on the Wikipedia page?
Because I printed it out so that I had all the list of names and I could pick and choose.
Uh-huh.
And like it already had the 12th and 11th place on there. Sorry.
So you knew who was going to go home before you even watched.
I knew who was going to go home before I watched episode 2.
Oh, but Paulo decided that Turing won the lip sync. Do you agree?
Yes.
I was gonna say, if you couldn't tell by now, we wholeheartedly agree. Yes. Which means Corazon must go to the house. And next week
deserve to.
Next week they'll be doing girl group.
Hey.
I'm super excited. You know, I love a good girl group, honey. I love
something else to add to the playlist.
If it's good enough, you know me. Right. So we have reviewed the first 2 episodes. My God. Ooh, knocked them out. Now I'm glad there's going to be one from here on out, because that's what really threw me off was this second episode. I'm like, the rest I was okay with, but the second episode of Philippines, I was like, really, y'all? 2 off the jump? Okay.
2 off the jump.
Off the jump, honey. But as
which made it easier to kind of pick and choose.
I was going to pick Corazon anyway, so I had my pick after the first episode. But as you know, every season we pick our top 3 to see who's going to win for the season. You know, typically it's me. But
this year it's been you. This has been the year of Desmond winning.
It's been 2 years of Desmond winning, but I'll be quiet. But there's not a season to go on before, so we'll just assume they're going to do a top 3. I would assume so. So we're going to do a top 3. LaCresha, who will be the top 3 for season 1 of Drag Race Philippines?
Venus Deluxe.
Mm-hmm.
Marina Summers.
Mm-hmm.
And Eva La Queen.
And Eva La Queen. Okay. So out of those 3, who do you think is going to win?
I'm really hoping Venus Deluxe wins.
Okay, so our top 3s are similar. Luckily, the 3 that I want to put in there are the 3 that are actually doing well in the competition as well. Except for one, but like I feel like she's going to do well, so I have faith in her. So my top 3 is Venus Deluxe as well.
Mm-hmm.
Fresh,
Mm.
and Marina Summers. Marina's more my wild one. I was gonna put Bridgetine, but baby, they slept on her the first 2 episodes. I'm like, oh, they're gonna play in my sis face. I don't even want to set my heart up for that failure because they finna play in my girl face, and I'm gonna get upset. I have to
Right.
fight somebody.
Venus Deluxe gives me Olivia Lux vibes.
I guess I can see it. Look, the smile. I think it's a smile.
Yes.
I think it's the smile. Yep. Okay, I see what you're talking about. But yeah, honey, that is Drag Race Philippines, episode 1 and 2.
And what?
We did it. We did it. So we finna get up out of here because we gotta record a few more reviews. Just a few more.
Yes. That's the
Thank
coffee.
y'all so much for watching. Again, the love y'all been showing this channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay.
Yes. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for getting us to 200. We really
thank you.
appreciate it. Like, we are like overwhelmed.
Yes, thank y'all so
with
much.
Gratitude for everybody who helped us reach that particular milestone.
And the one thing I love is not only are they watching, they're commenting. Now they're not liking. I see y'all not liking, but baby, y'all are commenting too. Y'all helping us out, especially with these international franchises. I imagine there's gonna be several conversations on this episode, and I'm ready to have them. Just don't get crazy.
That's not how you pronounce that. You pronounce it this kind of way.
Listen, as long as you don't get too crazy. I've had to delete a few. We're getting a few trolls now. We done got a few trolls. I've had to delete them. Don't play with me. I will delete them.
Jesus.
Okay. But anyway, where can they find you on social media, Christian?
You can find me at Cretia McGill. That's CRESHAMCGILL on all social media.
And you can find me on all social media platforms at Simply Desmond. That's SIMPLYDESMOND. Thank you so much for spending a piece of your day with us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.